Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. Today we are going to be talking a little bit about EA's Creator Network program, as well as the recent news with the buyout and how that relates to everything that's going on in the Sims community. It's been a little while since I've done a video, but I tried to do a lot of research for this video, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Now, the Sims 4 Creator Network program is sinking real fast following the announcement of EA's buyout. I'm sure by now most of you guys know that EA is in the process of being sold to three main investors, namely the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia, Silver Lakes, and Affinity Partners. Now, the main issue lies with the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is known for their human rights violations as well as the prosecution of LGBTQ citizens, going as far as making same-sex relations, gender expressions, and LGBTQ advocacy a criminal act. As you can imagine, supporters and fans of The Sims are facing a huge ethical dilemma now that this buyout is in play, as before the game was a huge advocate for inclusivity. A survey in 2022 done by Maxis, which is the creator of the Sims franchise, shows that about 43% of their players identify as non-heterosexual and 17% of the players identify as trans or gender fluid. Now, even though these numbers aren't necessarily like the majority, it is very big numbers, and it shows that the Sims fan base is very diverse, and often the game is praised with the amount of inclusivity that it has compared to other games. The developers also stated that inclusivity is a key value, and they are working with partners and community members to expand representation. Some of the inclusive features that was added to the games include customizable pronouns, medical wearables such as hearing aids and glucose monitors, gender affirming customization such as surgery scars, binders, and shapewear, broader skin tones. Even though there isn't exactly a color wheel when it comes to skin tones, you can basically create a color wheel out of all the options you have, as well as different hair and texture representation. Even though the Sims team can do better, I feel as though out of all of the Sims game, the Sims 4 definitely has the most inclusive hairstyles, and compared to other video games, the Sims 4 actually has a decent selection in my opinion. They also have the removal of gender restrictions, including through their clothes, voices, and walk styles. There are so many other ways where the game is also inclusive, but I'm not going to sit here and list every single thing. So now here is where the trickiness of the whole situation happens. We have a game that preaches inclusion, and the company that owns the game is selling to investors who punishes inclusion. As you can imagine, this situation is horrific to say the least, and fans of the game may have chosen to jump ship, including some of the major creators from The Sims 4. A lot of these creators are involved in the EA Creator Network, which is essentially a program set up by EA where the creator receives early access to new packs, different collaboration opportunities, as well as a creator code. Now, regarding the creator codes, whenever somebody makes a purchase using the creator code, that creator gets a percentage of the sale. So there is no discount provided, but the creator that you choose to support does get some sort of benefit whenever you use their code. It is a small way of you basically supporting your favorite Sims creators. As you can imagine, being a part of the creator program can be very beneficial, whether it's through growing your fan base or financially. So you can imagine that when creators began leaving the program due to the news about the buyout, people were surprised. Now, the list of creators who have left the creator network is growing daily. Just today, I saw another 2 creators make videos announcing their departure from the program, so I can't name every single creator that left, but I do want to note that little Simsy in particular, she has made a statement saying that she left the creator program, and the reason why I wanted to highlight that little Simsy left is because a lot of people kind of view her as the queen of Sims content. Personally, I've never watched little Simsy. I don't really watch Sims creators anymore. I watched a couple of them like back in high school, I would say, which is a long time ago. So I never personally watched her, but I'm constantly seeing her name mentioned everywhere. She has a very hardcore fan base, and so when I saw the news that she left the creator program, I knew things were getting serious. Now, why is this such a big deal? Well, this is a big deal because these creators play a massive role in making the community into what it is today. They managed to form relationships with the viewers and kind of cultivate this safe space for a lot of people to not only share their opinions, but also watch their favorite creator play one of their favorite games. These creators also play a huge part in promoting packs as well as growing the community by showing off different aspects of the game, using their own playstyles as well as their personality, making it very personal to the viewers watching. A lot of these creators have really managed to turn their passion to content creation into a lucrative business, whether it's through ad revenue from the videos and streams that they do, or by fans using their creator code. Many Simmers have managed to build careers out of the Sims content that they create, which is very important to keep in mind because their decision to leave the creator program will inevitably impact them financially in some sort of way. That being said, I'm super proud of the creators that did choose to leave the program, whether they left due to their own morals and showing support towards the LGBT community and other people who have been affected by Saudi Arabia policies in some way, or whether they just left for PR reasons. At the end of the day, they did leave the program, and that couldn't have been an easy decision for anybody to make. Now, not all Simmers have chosen to leave the creator network, and some Simmers have chosen to continue making content surrounding The Sims 4. In cases like that, I do think it's important not to bully any creator that has chosen to stay associated with EA. But in the same breath, I think it's important to recognize that these creators are standing with and supporting a company that has chosen money over their fan base and the rights of their fan base. These creators may not share the same views as EA or the buyers of EA, but at the same time, them not leaving the franchise is a statement that shows their values, and what they value is not the well-being of their fans or their viewers. More likely, their value lies more within money. At the end of the day, this buyout is very complex. A game that once brought people together is now tearing people apart, and the argument that people shouldn't buy the game due to the amount of bugs in the game has now turned into a new argument about respecting human rights and LGBTQ rights. The whole situation is horrific. I applaud every single creator that has publicly spoken out about the buyout, as well as the creators who have left the EA Creator Network program. And I also applaud every single Simmer who has stopped purchasing any packs from EA and who has also encouraged other creators to talk about this issue. I know it's not always easy giving up something that you love, but I respect everyone who decided to put their morals first in the situation. At this stage, the best way of making a statement is through not buying packs. If you are a creator, do not advertise new packs, do not encourage people to purchase any packs. Just in general, avoid giving EA any more of your money, because buying these packs essentially shows EA that what they're doing is okay, when in fact, it's not okay. In this case, money speaks louder than words, and if sales starts to go down, EA will then be forced to listen to the community, and that is a very sad thing to recognize, but in this case, I think it is especially true. Their main focus is money. I'm not talking about the Sims developers, because I acknowledge the Sims developers are employees of EA, but I don't necessarily think they share the same views as EA. EA specifically only values money. At least that's the way I see it, that's the way other people see it, and that's the way this buyout portrays them to be. If sales start going down, EA will be forced to listen to the community, and perhaps there is a slight chance this buyout situation can change. Now, in the early stages of this buyout, there was a lot of talk of people who could possibly stop this buyout. I am not very educated with that. I haven't done my research into that, so I can't say that for a fact, but I do think for this buyout to be so publicly advertised, I do think they are pretty far down the rabbit hole at this point, so I don't know if this buyout can be stopped, but what can be stopped is the community support for this game, because at the end of the day, the game no longer stands for what Simmers originally held. This whole situation is very sad, it's very devastating, but I will be keeping a close eye on the situation and updating you guys as time goes on. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so that you're notified every time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.